Look at you. You are exhausted, not because you do too much, because you care too much. You care what they think. You care about the news. You care about the traffic. You care about the comment, the look, the headline. You give pieces of your soul to things that don't matter. And now you are empty. What if the secret to strength was simply to stop caring? The currency you cannot recover. Here's what they don't tell you about Stoicism. It is not about being emotionless. It is not about becoming a rock. It is about precision. It is about strategy. Think of it this way. You have a bank account of mental energy, a limited supply of care, a finite number of fights you can fight. Every time you get angry at a stranger online, you spend from that account. Every time you stress about traffic, you lose currency. Every time you worry about their opinion, you go bankrupt. And when the real battle comes, the crisis, the loss, the mission, you have nothing left. You have spent your strength on shadows, the slave who was free. 2,000 years ago, a man named Epictetus lived in chains. He was a slave. His body was not his own. His time was not his own. His life belonged to another. But his mind was free. He understood something most free men never learn. Freedom is not about circumstances. It is about control. And control begins with a simple division, the line in the sand. Epictetus drew a line. On one side, things up to us. On the other, things not up to us. Up to us, your thoughts, your judgments, your actions, your character. Not up to us, reputation, wealth, weather, other people, their thoughts, their words, their approval. This is the dichotomy of control. And suffering, all of it, comes from crossing that line. You suffer when you try to control what is not yours. It is like trying to stop the rain with your hands. It is like screaming at the ocean. It is madness. The storm and the stone. Picture two men in a storm. One man stands firm. He watches the wind. He feels the rain, but he does not fight it. He knows the storm is not his to control. The other man screams at the clouds. He curses the wind. He demands the rain stop. Which man is stronger? Which man is free? The storm does not care about your anger. The universe does not bend to your demands. But you can choose how you stand. The voices that don't matter. Marcus Aurelius was the most powerful man in the world. Emperor of Rome, commander of armies. And yet, he wrote this in his private journal. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Read that again. You love yourself, but you give strangers the power to destroy you with a sentence. Their opinions are just noise, like birds chirping outside your window. You don't get angry at birds. Why get angry at opinions? They do not control your character. They do not define your worth. They are outside the line. Let them talk. It is not up to you. The ghosts you fight. You suffer twice in life, once in your imagination, once in reality. The past is a corpse. It is dead. You cannot change it, yet you carry it like chains. The future is a ghost. It does not exist, yet you fear it like it is already here. Anxiety is just you torturing yourself with shadows. The only thing that exists is now, this moment, this breath. Everything else is a story you tell yourself. Stop fighting ghosts. Stop mourning corpses. Care only about what is here. The practice of detachment. This is not easy. This is not natural. Your brain wants to care about everything. It wants to react, to defend, to control, but you must train it. When someone insults you, pause. Ask yourself, is this up to me? No. Their words are theirs. Your response is yours. Choose not to spend your energy. When the news enrages you, pause. Ask, can I control this? No. Then why are you carrying it? When traffic makes you scream, pause. Can you change it? No. Then breathe and let it go. This is the practice, over and over, until it becomes reflex. The fortress. There is a reason Marcus Aurelius called his journal Meditations. He was building something, an inner fortress, a place inside where nothing can touch you, where the storms rage but you remain calm, where the world burns but you stand unshaken. This fortress is not built with stone. It is built with choice. Every time you refuse to care about what is not yours, you add a brick. Every time you focus on your character instead of their opinion, you strengthen the walls. Every time you accept what you cannot control, you become invincible. The unshakable man. Imagine a fortress standing in the middle of the ocean. Waves crash against it. Storms batter its walls. The wind screams, but it does not move, not because it fights the waves, but because it knows its foundation. You are that fortress. When you stop caring about what you cannot control, you become unshakable. Let them talk. Let it rain. Let the world burn. You remain. The choice. You have been carrying weight that was never yours to carry. Opinions, outcomes, the past, the future, things you cannot change. Put it down. Draw the line. Know what is yours. Care only about that, your thoughts, your actions, your character. Everything else is outside the fortress. Detach. Focus. Be free.